Never Give Up, the inspiring story of Muniba Mazari. Opening, slow, emotional music. What if one moment changed your entire life? What if the dreams you had suddenly seemed impossible? And what if the person you saw in the mirror was no longer the person you thought you would become? For many people, a life-changing accident can feel like the end of everything. But for Muniba Mazari, it became the beginning of a completely different life. A life built on courage, a life built on hope, and most importantly, a life built on the decision to never give up. Welcome to Inspire Daily. Today, we are sharing the powerful story of Muniba Mazari, a woman who transformed pain into purpose and became an inspiration to millions around the world. Pause. Muniba Mazari was born in Pakistan in 1987. Like many young people, she had dreams for her future. She wanted to express herself through art and build a meaningful life. But when she was just 21 years old, her life changed forever. In February 2008, Muniba was involved in a serious car accident while traveling in Pakistan. The accident caused severe injuries, including a spinal cord injury that left her paralyzed from the waist down. Suddenly, the young woman who had dreams of walking toward her future was forced to face a completely different reality. She had to spend a long period recovering and adapting to life with a wheelchair. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that your life will never be the same again. Imagine needing help with things you once did without thinking. Imagine looking at your dreams and wondering whether you can still achieve them. For Muniba, these were not just words. They were her reality. Music becomes softer, but something inside her refused to surrender. She could have allowed her circumstances to define her. She could have decided that her story was over. Instead, she began searching for a new way forward. And she found one through art. During her recovery, Muniba began painting. Art became more than just a hobby. It became a way to express emotions that were difficult to put into words. Through colors, paintings, and creativity, she began rebuilding a part of herself. Her body had changed, but her imagination had not. Her dreams had changed, but her desire to live had not disappeared. Slowly, Muniba began turning her pain into something meaningful. She discovered that sometimes, when life closes one door, we have to find the courage to build another one. Pause. And Muniba did exactly that. She didn't allow a wheelchair to become the definition of who she was. She became an artist. She became a motivational speaker. She became an advocate for disability rights and inclusion. She entered television and became Pakistan's first wheelchair-using female TV host. Her story began reaching people far beyond Pakistan. She started speaking to audiences about resilience, self-acceptance, courage, and the importance of believing in yourself. Her message was simple but powerful. Your circumstances may change your life, but they do not have to control your future. Music rises. Muniba's journey also became a journey of service. She used her public platform to speak about women's rights, equality, inclusion, and the rights of people with disabilities. She became Pakistan's first National Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women in 2015. Her work continued to grow. She was recognized by BBC's list of 100 inspirational women in 2015 and was included in Forbes' 30 Under 30 list in 2016. These achievements were not simply awards. They represented something much bigger. They showed what can happen when a person refuses to let adversity become the final chapter of their story. Pause. But perhaps the most powerful part of Muniba's story is not the awards. It is the mindset behind them. Muniba has spoken openly about pain, discrimination, being underestimated, and learning to accept herself. Her experiences taught her something that many of us forget. We cannot always control what happens to us, but we can work on how we respond. Life will not always follow our plans. People may doubt us. Circumstances may become difficult. Sometimes we may even doubt ourselves. But difficult moments do not automatically mean that our journey is over. Sometimes they are the moments that reveal our strength. Emotional music. Think about your own life for a moment. Maybe you are struggling with money. Maybe you failed an exam. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe someone you trusted disappointed you. Maybe your dream feels too far away. Maybe you are looking at your life and thinking, why is this happening to me? If you're in that place right now, remember Muniba's story. She faced a reality she never planned for, yet she continued moving forward. Not because life became easy, but because she decided that her life still had value. That decision changed everything. Pause. In 2025, Muniba's work reached another important milestone. The United Nations Secretary General appointed her as an SDG advocate, recognizing her commitment to inclusion, gender equality, and social justice. Think about that journey. A young woman whose life was changed by a terrible accident, a woman who had to learn how to live differently, a woman who discovered strength through art, a woman who began speaking about hope, and eventually a woman using a global platform to advocate for a fairer and more inclusive world. That is not simply a story about disability. It is a story about human potential. Music slowly builds. Muniba Mazari's life teaches us 5 powerful lessons. Lesson number 1, never let one moment define your entire life. One bad day is not your whole story. One failure is not your identity. One loss does not mean you have lost everything. Your story continues. Lesson number 2, turn your pain into purpose. Pain is real. Struggle is real. But sometimes our hardest experiences can help us understand other people and give us a reason to help them. Muniba used her experiences to connect with people who felt misunderstood or underestimated. Lesson number 3, believe in yourself before everyone else does. There will always be people who doubt you, but you don't need everyone's permission to believe in your own future. Sometimes you have to become your own source of encouragement. Lesson number 4, your limitations do not define your worth. A person is much more than their physical abilities. A person is their character, their dreams, their courage, their kindness, their determination. And lesson number 5, keep moving forward. You don't have to move quickly. You don't have to have everything figured out. You simply have to take the next step, one day, one decision, one small victory at a time. Final emotional section. Muniba Mazari's story reminds us that strength does not always look like standing tall. Sometimes strength looks like getting up emotionally when life has knocked you down. Sometimes courage means accepting a new reality and still choosing to dream. Sometimes hope is simply saying, I will try again tomorrow. So if you are watching this video while going through a difficult time, remember this: your current situation is not necessarily your final destination. You may be tired, you may be afraid, you may feel lost, but your story is not finished. There is still another chapter waiting to be written. And you are the one holding the pen. Pause. Music fades slightly. Muniba Mazari did not choose the accident that changed her life, but she chose what she would do with the life that remained. She chose art. She chose courage. She chose service. She chose hope. And she chose to keep moving forward. That is why her story continues to inspire people around the world. Closing. If you believe that difficult times can be overcome, if you believe that your dreams are still worth fighting for, and if you believe that giving up is not the answer, then remember these words: believe in yourself, keep moving forward, and never give up. This is Inspire Daily, where every story has a lesson, every struggle can create strength, and every new day is another chance to begin again. If this story inspired you, subscribe to Inspire Daily and join us for more real stories, motivation, and inspiration. Your story is not over. Keep going. Never give up.